Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Crow. And this movie came out in 1994, starring Brandon Lee, and it's directed by Alex Prowyss. And this is from the same director as Dark City, which he directed after this movie. And I like Dark City a lot. I think that's a really, really good movie that I would love to come back to. It's not perfect, but there's plenty about it that I like, and it's a memorable movie to me, and I want to see it again. And this movie, I have seen the first 30 minutes of it before and then just gave up because it was just not my cup of tea. And I was just kind of bored. I was like, I'm not really feeling this. And now I decided to finish it, watch the whole thing, start to finish. I didn't give up on it. And I thought it was okay at best. The music wasn't terrible, and I liked Brendan Lee in this movie. I thought he did a good job. Rest in peace. And just like Dark City, I like the design of the sets and the world that this movie is taking place in. I thought that all looked cool. I enjoyed how fast we got into the story. It didn't waste any time getting into what we needed to know about the story. I was like, okay, this is working for me. But then we got some narration and a child actor, and the child actor was very annoying for me. I just couldn't stand her. And there was some noticeable green screen to me that did not age well at all, and there were too many close shots in this movie, and it was really difficult to make out what was supposed to be happening. And I was like, what am I supposed to be looking at exactly? I just can't really make out what's going on. And this movie is basically just a revenge story. And I'm fine with that on paper, but ultimately it just didn't really work for me simply because our main character is invincible this whole movie. Like, people stab him, people shoot him, and later in the film you're supposed to feel tension for some reason. And all I kept thinking is, people shoot you, they stab you, and then you just heal from it. Why is there any tension to any of this? Is there some sort of limit on your power? They don't explain that at all. And he's pretty much invincible throughout this entire movie, so there's no tension throughout the entire film. And they tried to add some stakes by doing things that they don't explain. I was like, what? Why is this happening now? And I was just very confused as to like what they were going for in terms of like world building and like making rules. Like, I don't really understand how the Crow character works. They don't delve into like what his powers actually are, and it's just very confusing to watch. What am I supposed to be watching? There's no training montage, there's no nothing. And this is one of those rare scenarios where I think the movie was too short. This movie's 90 minutes long, and any other time I would be praising a short runtime, but I just feel as though the movie's too short where it doesn't have time to properly develop certain things, to make things interesting or make me understand as to what things actually are and how they work. This movie doesn't have any time for that. There were plenty of moments sprinkled throughout this movie where it was trying to be cool, and it just came across as incredibly lame to me. And the dialogue in this movie, no one really felt like an interesting character through the dialogue. None of it was memorable. And sometimes it was a bit cringeworthy, and I just wasn't feeling any of it. And there were honestly some dialogue scenes that were just pointless and didn't really go anywhere. And there were lots of stock sound effects in the action scenes. That was not a part of the film that I particularly liked. That was very annoying for me. And if I want a story that's basically the main character gets killed and is brought back, and they just seek revenge or try to live this new life that they're given, I would honestly just rather watch Spawn the animated series, which is basically this concept done well. Like, everything that I would have wanted from this movie is just in that series. It's so much better. It has interesting characters and dialogue. And it's not really about the action. It's about the characters and everything that they can think of, and takes full advantage of it being an animated show, and has a great cast too. Everything that I want in this movie is just in that show, and there's 3 seasons of it, 18 episodes. So I'll just stick with that. So in the end, The Crow, it was fine. I think I was right to just give up on it 30 minutes in, and it did not get better for me. I didn't find this movie to be particularly memorable. Not looking forward to the remake. I'll probably watch that someday. I don't think it's going to be good, but I'll watch it someday maybe. I don't know. So, would I recommend this movie? I just didn't get anything out of it personally. That's my biggest problem, probably, in terms of recommending it, is that if you don't get much out of it, then what's the point in recommending it? So, with all that being said, I'm going to give The Crow a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of The Crow, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Terror Train. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.